We are back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Now, Off the Cheat wants Cardi B to clear his debt. It has been reported that Off the Cheat has been sued by a Detroit casino for owing over $100K, according to TMZ. And that's not all. This doesn't even include the $900K he reportedly borrowed from others to gamble, which came to light after his situation with Little TJ. Now, obviously, he owes Ebro, he owes Des Bryant money, and several other people in the industry, allegedly. But Off the Cheat is hoping that Cardi B will come clear his debt. That is the tea. See, that's why Off the Cheat wants money from the divorce from Cardi B. Now, a lot of people are saying that it's finalized. Allegedly, Off the Cheat is still going to try to get money out of Cardi B because he feels like he has helped her career, and she has admitted that, Off the Cheat has helped her career. So he is still planning on getting at least 10 to 20 million from Cardi B, especially since she just, did a tour. They said she grossed in at least, I think, 60 to 70 million on the tour. So that is the main reason why he is holding out on paying people, because he's trying to get that coin from Cardi B, which he feels like she owes him. Okay. Now, if you guys remember, Cardi B has said Off the Cheat has helped her several times in her career. Now, Cardi B said in a Complex interview a few years ago, "I feel like Off the Cheat saved my life from bad contracts. Well, everybody just says I'm a very nice, and every single time I go to meetings, I'm really nice, and everybody just sometimes could think they can get over on you because you're a very nice person." She explained that while her rapper husband is equally as nice, he has no problem getting right to business. Off the Cheat is a nice person, but he gets straight to the point. Now, moving on from that, a lot of people have noticed that 11 Faces brought out Meek Mill at her Philly show, who is Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend. And with that being said, a lot of people feel like it was a sneak or a little diss at, Nicki Minaj. Even though they do have a collaboration together, I forgot the name of the song, but I do believe they did work together, and that's why she brought them out. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Allegedly, Meek Mill is hoping to get another collaboration with Cardi B. Okay? He is hoping that he can get another collaboration. His music is on Flopiana. He got dropped by Roc Nation and Titanic Records. So he needs all the collaborations he can get because, Champagne Thickums and Nicki Minaj definitely are not giving him any more collaborations. So Cardi B might be the best as to what he can get currently for where he is musically. So let me know how y'all feel about it if you guys would tune in for another Cardi B Meek Mill collaboration. In my opinion, I think, no shade to Meek Mill, but he's washed up. Dreams and Nightmares came out 15 years ago. He had a really good verse on, I think, Friday's song, Friday's Another Rapper, last year, and it was Grammy nominated. But Meek Mill, he just can't make a hit on his own, okay? Those days are over with. So for me, I just don't really care to listen to Meek Mill like that. So he can work with Cardi B. It wouldn't make me upset. I'm sure Nicki Minaj doesn't care. But he's a flop. Let's just be honest. Now, Scratch Off has previewed some new music after her first single that she dropped a few weeks ago flopped. So let's take a listen.
She ain't even all that. Ain't even like that. Ain't her mama white? That nigga don't even like her. That nigga don't even. She ain't even from Atlanta. And that hoe is from Ohio. How many BBLs is she gonna get? I heard her nigga right for her. Get out my job, bitch. You know how I rock, bitch. Body in the face, T. Ain't nothing else to clock, bitch. No, I want your head. When I whip it out and cop, bitch. Not always you pregnant. Had to hit him with that y'all trick move.
Okay, Scratch Off. I hear something, a little head bop. I don't think that this snippet is trash at all. I can see this definitely going top 10 on the bubbling under chart, which is a big deal for a Scratch Off because we know she can't do top 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. So, I hear a little something, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the bars are there, and she definitely cares about what the public thinks, because she's in the beginning kind of like trolling the haters as to what they're saying about her online. He don't even claim her, which he doesn't. No shade or scratch off, but he has yet to say you are his woman. Okay, I'm waiting for when that's gonna happen. Maybe when your child turns 5 or 6, he might openly start claiming you, but that might be years and years down the line. But the snippets sound okay. I give the snippet like a 7 or 6 out of 10. It sounds okay. We gotta wait till the full song comes out, but I hear a little bit of something in there, okay? And, she talking her shit, which she usually do. So, kudos to Scratch Off, and hopefully she has, a peaceful pregnancy. Now, looky, look what we have here. Walmart Beyonce posted that she and Queen Bee took a selfie together at Sacred's event that happened Tuesday night, okay? Now, as we know, Walmart Beyonce has been getting dragged on social media because she was at the Kanye concert despite him calling Queen Bee's children slow. Now, let me know how y'all feel about this. She's trying to prove to the fans that her and Queen Bee are good. But unfortunately, it's not fooling me, okay? See, Queen Bee's very strategic, okay? And she has taken pictures with women that have slept with her man. So Walmart Beyonce's light work, okay? I bet you she won't post your new song or promote your new song when it comes out, though. And here's another thing. It still doesn't justify the fact that you was at the concert, okay? You still really shouldn't have been there, because Kanye West has talked badly about black women, black people in general, and we haven't even gotten an apology. So it just makes you look like a coon. But Queen Bee is obviously not going to beef with her own artists. Obviously, she signed Walmart Beyonce. It would look bad, and also bad for business, if she was mistreating her publicly. Queen Bee is a strategic person. So she's never going to shade Walmart Beyonce publicly, just like she hasn't shaded Rihanna publicly, but she don't fuck with Rihanna either, okay? If she fuck with Rihanna, she takes several pictures with her. They would have collaborated. She done worked with Purdue Chicken, SZA, Nicki, before obviously Nicki called out Camel Face. But she's worked with a different woman throughout the years, and her and Rihanna are in the same circle, and she's never worked with Rihanna. She don't fuck with her. She don't mess with Walmart Beyonce. I hate to tell the Clovers the bad news. If she did, she would be promoting her music. She does not promote Walmart Beyonce because she does not give a fuck about Walmart Beyonce. Okay? Let's be very clear. So y'all can, be happy about a picture. When the song dropped, when Chloe drops her single, and when it flops, and when Queen Bee pays it dust and doesn't acknowledge it at all, I want y'all to come back to this video, because I'm going to be here to tell you I told you so. Okay, a picture means nothing. She's taken a lot of pictures with people she don't fuck with. Kim K, Rihanna, the list is long. Rita Ora. I can name a plethora of women. She won't take a picture of Brandy. She's like, Brandy, I'm not giving you no fucking clout. She don't fuck with Brandy at all. Like, no shade of Brandy. But she's taking pictures with people she don't fuck with. She even took a picture with Messy Lee. She don't like Messy Lee. Okay, she was running from him, but she took a picture with him. So the point of the matter is, this means nothing. Beyonce's very strategic. So she's never beefed with nobody publicly. She's never done that. She's never shaded anyone publicly. She doesn't move like that, because she's a chess player. She's just going to sabotage Walmart Beyonce behind the scenes like she's been doing. Now, unfortunately, Miss Tina was hacked again. She accidentally reposted, according to the fans. The Beehive says she accidentally reposted Kanye's bully sales, which he didn't sell 200,000 first week, but I guess, the Kanye fans want him to sell 200K. So she accidentally posted something about his album selling 200K, and a lot of the fans were upset, but some of the people are saying she got hacked again. Okay, because I remember her getting hacked before. I think what Tina needs to do, Miss Tina need to let Yvette and Parkwood Entertainment handle her social media. Okay, because she always getting hacked. She gotta have somebody handle her social media. I think she's a little bit too old to be on social media anyway, because her finger be slipping. Like she just like a post and, repost something, She just can't handle the social media. She needs to call Yvette, Queen B's publicist, and Parkwood Entertainment and say, here's the password to my Instagram. Here's the user ID. And I don't want to handle it no more. That's what she needs to do. Okay? Because you just can't keep getting hacked like this all the time. Now, do I think she would intentionally repost something like this? Not after Clownye has talked badly about her children, her grandchildren. No, I don't think she would intentionally repost anything about Clownye after he talked badly about Rumi and Sir. No. I don't believe that. I think that she got hacked or her finger slipped and she just don't need to be on social media. Okay? She needs to go continue to run the sacred business and call it the day. Now, moving on from that, a lot of fans are calling out Zendaya because Zendaya did not take pictures on the red carpet with any of the cast members from Euphoria. And a lot of people are speculating it has a lot to do with Sydney Sweeney and the controversy that happened last year in regards to her aligning with a certain party. A fan said Zendaya didn't denounce her, the drama director, but posing with Sydney Sweeney is where she draws the line. It's male-centered fake activism for me. I don't like Scooter Braun's girlfriend, by the way. Now, there is a video that is circulating the internet of her kind of ignoring Sydney Sweeney. A lot of people are talking about that on the internet. She goes to hug Hunter and the other cast member, but she doesn't hug Sydney Sweeney, and it kind of looks a little awkward. But a lot of people are calling her out. And the main reason why people are calling her out is because the director of the drama did an essay, allegedly, discussing his inappropriate relationship he had with a 16 to 17-year-old girl when she was in high school. He was 27. So a lot of people feel like, she can, be in a movie where a director could be considered an R word or a predator, but you can't acknowledge Sydney Sweeney. So people feel like she's a hypocrite. Here's my thing. I don't think Zendaya respects Sydney Sweeney as an actress. A lot of actors and actresses behind the scenes don't think Sydney Sweeney is, as good of an actress as people try to make her out to be, and that if she didn't have boobs, then she wouldn't be popping. That's what the people are saying in the streets. So I feel like when it comes to Zendaya, because it seems as though people try to pit her against Sydney Sweeney, she tries to stay clear. It's like the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj effect, If she acknowledges Sydney Sweeney, then more people are going to compare her to Sydney Sweeney. So I think that's why she ignores her, because if you acknowledge your haters or people that you don't like, then the industry is going to continue to pit you against that person, especially when they are, very popular. I don't think it had anything to do with the American Eagle, campaign that happened last year. Allegedly, Sydney Sweeney was liking tweets about Tom Holland. That's what the streets were saying as well. So that probably pissed off Zendaya. But I think it's mostly because people tend to compare them. And if she acknowledges Sydney Sweeney, and even if she doesn't really like Sydney Sweeney, people will continue to compare her to Sydney. Okay? And Zendaya has 2 Emmys. She's in blockbuster films. She got like 5 films coming out this year. Sydney Sweeney is not doing that, where she's in a big blockbuster film for 5 movies. 5? No, she's not doing that. The biggest movie she had last year was Housemaid. Okay, that was it. Everything else flopped. So You know, Zendaya is on a different level. But let me know how y'all feel about it. Do you feel like Zendaya is being a hypocrite? I got some very hot tea on Off the Cheek, Gucci, Pooh Shiesty, Diddy, Usher, and Justin on Patreon. Link will be in the description. I hope you guys have a great day.